Hello, friends. This is Ryan Hicks of TaughtToProfit.com. Today I want to talk to you about how many ignorant people are too ignorant to even know their ignorance. Oftentimes I've seen people criticizing those who have been successful, those who have done better than they have, and then they spout out these drivel-filled platitudes such as, well, money's not everything, as if that discounts the success those people have had. Or, money is the root of all evil, which of course the Bible doesn't say that. And all these things in order to diminish the success that other people have had, and yet not themselves saying, wait, these people are doing something different than me. I need to figure out what they're doing. Instead, they're criticizing, and they don't seek any wisdom. They don't seek to learn. What have these people done differently than me that I could do that could make me a better person? And you want to know an easy way to know whether or not you're one of these people that's so ignorant you don't even know you're ignorant? Look around your house or what you've done. Do you have a bookshelf with books on it? If you don't have any books in your house, guarantee you're ignorant. Now maybe you have an electronic ebook reader. Maybe that's how you read your books. That's fine. But do you read any books? How many books have you read in the last week? What about in the last month? Okay, maybe you don't read books. I've heard all the excuses. So you listen to audiobooks. How many audiobooks have you listened to? What have you done to improve yourself each and every day? How have you done things to change your ignorance, to go from ignorance to intelligence, to knowledge, and then applying that knowledge in a way that works for beneficial to you, to your family, to your business, to your employer, to whatever it may be? Are you taking courses? Are you learning more about your trade? Are you learning more about your business? What are you doing to keep yourself informed and growing each and every day? It's interesting, the successful people I've known over the years who have millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars, there's an interesting trait that they all have. And this is something to write down. It's that they ask a lot of questions. Even if people are less successful than they are, even if people who know success, they're constantly inquiring and gathering more information and knowledge and learning it and applying it to their business. They don't just stand blindly and go, well, I know everything, I'm successful. That's the exact opposite of the way they approach things. People contact me and they're all pretend like they know a lot, which is fine, maybe you do know a lot. But what is interesting is they don't seek any new knowledge. They don't seek to learn anything, to grow any at all. They think they got everything figured out. And yet the most successful, that's the exact opposite of the way they approach things. I've known extremely successful people who carry little notebooks around and they're constantly writing down thoughts they have and things people told them and things they need to research because they didn't know enough about. I've talked to farmers who barely were literate, who had great wisdom, but people didn't listen to them because they thought they knew it all. And if you talk to these men, you would get great wisdom. And they knew great things about business. But people thought, well, I'm better than them. I know more than they do. And they didn't. Sometimes with age, you come to learn how little you know and how infinite the amount of knowledge that's available is and how really lacking you are. Which is one of the reasons why I read hundreds of books a year, because I constantly am learning and growing and applying what I'm learning each and every day. This doesn't mean you have to read that much. If you don't like reading, you can listen to audiobooks. If you don't like audiobooks, you can watch lectures and take courses and whatever you need to do. But you need to be growing, and you don't need to be stagnating and thinking you know more than other people. There are people you do know more than probably, but they may still have some wisdom for you could take and apply to your life. One of the worst things you could do is be one of those people who chooses to be ignorant and thinks that you already got everything figured out. You don't need to learn anymore. I'm going to give you some basic homework today. It's very simple. It won't take you very long, but it'd be good if you do this. Go and read the childhood stories of Albert Einstein and of Thomas Edison. Edison being known for his inventing and business prowess, taking patents and buying certain patents and things. And Albert Einstein known for his genius Go research these individuals. See, many people, they don't know they're ignorant, but some people do know they're ignorant, but they just choose not to do anything with it. They just think that's kind of their lot in life, and it's not. It's only your lot in life if that's what you choose. You choose to stay there. Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein both were told things that would have hindered anybody that wasn't strong in willpower and actually intelligent. They didn't let other people's words hinder them. And many people are standing back and shrinking back from what they could be because they think they don't know enough. Yes, you don't know enough. That's why you continue to grow and learn each and every day. And it's not about comparing yourself with anybody else, but many people have even been told that they know things and they're good and they're intelligent, and they just stay where they are. There's no growth. And if you're not growing, I guarantee you're not getting better. It just doesn't happen. Things wither, things fade away. You will not be a better person if you're not constantly growing each and every day. I've had people numerous times tell me I'm the most intelligent person they've ever known. Now, I tell you that because when I think about that, I think, wow, who these people know? Because I don't look at myself like that at all. I think I need to learn more and more. And the more I've learned over the years, the more I've realized how little I know and how desperately I need to learn more to apply to my life to become a better person and to have a better impact in this world. But I see people who are clinging on to some childhood praise where they were told how smart they were or how good they were at something, and they've never moved past that. Or, maybe even worse, is the individual who was told something negative when they were children, and they're clinging to that, thinking themselves to be dumb or unable or incapable. Ignorance is not the problem. It's not realizing you're ignorant or realizing you are and doing nothing to change the situation. If you lack knowledge, get it. Go out there and get it. Stop criticizing others who have gotten it, who have become successful, who have done things you haven't done. Instead, learn from them. What have they done differently than you? Why are you not in the position they are in? Especially if you claim to be smarter than them. Then that's all the more reason why you should be in a better position than they are. And so if you're not, that's more reason to learn from these individuals. You will invariably come to the conclusion that you know very little. And there's nothing wrong with that, because you are improving each and every day. You're learning more and more and growing each and every day. And like I've said so many times, you're only competing with yourself. You're not competing with somebody else. There might be somebody else better than you, and there might be millions of people worse than you. None of that matters. You're not competing with them. You're only trying to become the best that you can possibly be, whatever that may be. Don't let praise in the past keep you at a certain level, and don't let negative speech in the past keep you at a certain level. Grow consistently day in and day out. And if you need to, make the changes that you need to make to ensure that your life is one of constant growth. You can't do that criticizing other people. You can't do that thinking everybody else just got there where they are by luck or by chance, and you're not one of the blessed ones, the chosen ones to be successful. That's just not how it works. Those people who you deem as successful and getting to a level based on something beyond them, it just isn't true. They had to learn a lot and go through a lot and overcome a lot to get to where they are. And as long as you're hiding behind that ignorance excuse and claiming you just can't get there because you don't know this person or have this contact, or you didn't go to this school, or you didn't have this family, or you didn't come from wealth, all these excuses that keep you where you are, not improving, let's say all those things are true, how does it help you at all? It doesn't help you one single bit. So cast all those excuses aside and start learning. If you think someone else is a success and you want to figure out what they're doing, go talk to them. If they're not accessible, if they have books, read those books. If they have courses, take those courses. Stop being at a standstill. regardless of what it is. You're at a standstill thinking, you're puffed up thinking you're so intelligent, you're so smart, you have everything figured out. Or you're at a standstill thinking, I'm just not very good. I'm just not smart enough. I just can't do that. I've never been able to do that. Well, you never will as long as you take that mentality. But if you change that mentality and realize, I can do it. The stories of Thomas Edison and Albert Einstein were men who were told they couldn't. And yet they did. And they became great successes, both of them. So read and learn about them. I don't want to tell those stories because I know people won't go out and study. Because I think if you go out and research those individuals, you will learn things about yourself within them. Especially if you've been told negative things about yourself, about how you can't do something, how you're not smart enough. And you read about these men who proved everybody wrong. And most people, it would take 1,000 lifetimes to live up to some of the achievements these men had. And you read about what they were told, and you realize you have nothing holding you back. There's nothing holding you back except yourself. There's no individual, there's no statements, there's no ignorance that is holding you back. If you don't know something, you can learn it. If you don't have a certain skill set, you can gain it. There's nothing hindering you except your choice to be hindered, except your choice to feel not good enough, your choice to feel and believe that you can't do it. So my friends, today, get out there, learn about Thomas Edison, learn about Albert Einstein, and take the steps today to make each and every day one of improvement in your life. Also, leave a comment letting me know what you learned about those men and their lives and the difficulties early on in childhood and what you can take away from that. How that maybe could apply to you, or maybe it doesn't, but at least lets you see something different in how you approach life and how you can do more than what other people have said about you. Even if they said the greatest things in the world about you, you can do more than that. And if they said the least and the most demeaning things about you, you can do more than that. The only limitation will be in your mindset, what you choose to believe about yourself, who you choose to believe you are. That's the only thing that will hinder you. No one's going to hinder you besides yourself. My friends, I pray it's been a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.